Hey, what's good, powerful people? This is the Power Living with Purpose podcast with David C. Henderson, and this is Midweek Motivation. All right, if you want to change the world, you got to do more than just post online. All right, I understand. Trust me, I understand. Like when stuff is going on in the world and you want to make your voice heard and you want to say something, and you got the hashtags going and all that stuff. You got the reposts and the retweets and all that stuff. You feel like you need to say something. That's great. Don't get me wrong. Do that. But if 8 billion people, out of 8 billion people, 5 billion people have access to the internet, I want to say, and let's say if half of them, just say most of them, let's say 3 billion people post online about an issue going on, Israel and Hamas. But if out of those 3 billion people posting online, nobody actually sends money to a nonprofit organization with boots on the ground that can actually buy something and deliver it to the front lines whenever they're able to get it in, however they're able to get it to the people who need the help, however they're able to help in ways they can help. If everybody's just posting online, hashtags ain't gonna feed no hungry people. Hashtags are not gonna help stop conflicts. Hashtags are not going to do anything other than raise awareness, but we raise awareness all the time. But until actual dollars are being sent to organizations on the ground that can change a situation, an actual organization, there is no change of the situation. So if you want to change the world, by all means, post online, pray. Pray for the situation. Do what you can. But if you really want to change the world, take the time to do the research to find out what organization can I donate to that can actually make a difference. Can I be part of an organization? Can I start an organization that can actually do something? Can I just rally my local people together and we do something, we send something, or we pull together some type of donation or something? But if it's just hashtags, I'm telling you, all the stories, all the posts, all the reels, all the YouTube videos, everything you do, you can go live as many times as you want to go live. You can do as many podcasts as you want to do. It's not going to make a difference unless somebody sends some money to actual organizations that are going to actually do something with it. All that back and forth online, you in the comment section, having fights and wars with everybody online. It's not going to make a difference unless either one of y'all gets off your phone and off of that part and gets over to a website that you can make a donation, or you're part of an organization that's going to create some type of initiative, or you're selling a product and you say 10% of my sales are going to go towards helping. 20% of my sales this week are going to go towards helping. Hashtags ain't going to do that. So I want to encourage everyone, be aware, stay woke, know what's going on in the world, but be more focused on what you can do. Be more what you can actually do to make a difference. When stuff goes on in the government, we mad about this, all the posting and the hashtags and all that stuff, it's not going to make a difference unless you're actually putting pressure on your elected officials to make a certain action, pass a certain bill, block some certain thing, pass some certain thing. That's what it takes. You can change the world. You have the power to change the world, but you have to do it through an organization of some kind. All those individual posts, individual tweets, hashtags, all that stuff is not going to change the world. It's going to get, it'll get lumped in with the awareness, but awareness ain't never changed nothing. The only thing awareness should lead to is action, and action has to come from an organization of people that are going to actually do something about the situation, and that takes money. That takes time. If you can't not giving your time or your money, nothing will ever change. So if you want to change the world, it's going to either take your time or your money. That is how you make a difference. It's not just posting online. your time, your money to an actual organization with an actual plan to actually make a difference. You can change the world, but you got to do it that way. I pray for peace in the Middle East. Everybody included, the people who are right and the people who are wrong. And matter of fact, if you talking about, we pray for, you can't just pray for certain countries. You got to pray for the dictators. I prayed for Vladimir Putin that he would stop doing all that foolishness that he's doing. I prayed for Hamas that they would stop doing what they're doing. I prayed for the people in Israel to stop starving the Palestinians. I prayed for Kim Jong-un to stop doing what he's doing in Korea. I prayed for Donald Trump to stop with his foolishness, for Joe Biden to do stuff that makes sense. You got to pray for the dictators. You got to pray for the evil people. You got to pray for all of them too, and the good people, because the evil people need to do right and the good people need to do more right. So if you want to change the world, you got to pray every day. But if you really want to make the impact, it takes your time or your money. Go into an organization that's going to actually be boots on the ground and actually change the situation in person. That's Midweek Motivation. The Midweek Motivation is sponsored by DCH Merch, Power Living Collection, DCHmerch.com, www.dchmerch.com. Stay powerful, my friends. Go out there, change the world. You can do it.